is Raptors Vlog, and welcome to another comic book discussion series. So today's comic book discussion I'll be talking about today is the superhero movie genre becoming more oversaturated over the years? And before I get into this topic, I would like to remind everybody that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday nights, Sunday evenings, or Sunday mornings, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up during the week, it must mean that there was some movie or TV show news that was released during the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. But new videos will be posted up every Sunday. So now let's get into this topic video. Is the superhero movie genre becoming oversaturated over the years? Now here's my honest opinion about the whole thing. I will admit that there's a lot more focus on superhero movies lately. Like, it seems like we're getting a lot of superhero movies coming out every year, like at least 2 or 4 superhero movies coming out each year. Like for this year alone, we had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and then we had Wonder Woman, and now we're gonna get a Justice League movie coming out. But those are some superhero movies that are coming out this year. And it's like there's about 3 or 4 superhero movies coming out per year nowadays, versus years ago was like you have like 1 or 2 superhero movies coming out. But for me, I feel like superhero movies has always been in the media for decades. It's just nowadays there's a lot more focus on them, and or at least they're getting more recognition. Like, there were a lot of superhero movies back then, but they weren't getting a lot of recognition back then like they are now. Like, it's become a thing now because of the success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and now DC's getting dipping into it. Like, they're making their own cinematic universe with movies like Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, and Suicide Squad, and the upcoming Justice League movie. So I think the reason why the superhero movie genre is becoming more popular now is because now we have the shared universe thing that didn't exist back then. Like, back then you had a lot of superhero movies that were like single superhero movies. They weren't a part of any other franchise. They were just their own thing. But now you have the novelty of seeing all these superhero characters together onto one screen, and that's something a lot of people haven't seen before in the past. So I think that's why the superhero movie that's why it seems like it's oversaturated now, because now the superhero movies are be under one roof. Like, now they're in the shared universe, and now you have to look at all these multiple films to understand what's going on, the whole gist of the storyline that's going on in the whole universe. So a lot of superhero movies are being made because of the shared universe, when back then there wasn't a huge shared universe. But do I think superhero movies are becoming oversaturated? Not really. I mean, well, there's a lot more superhero movies out there now, especially now we have superhero shows on television now, like the Arrowverse, this is called. Like, you have shows like Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, all under one roof also. They're like all superhero shows. But again, it's the whole, there's a shared universe thing going on that didn't exist back then, and that's why it seems like the superhero market is oversaturated. But for me, I think it's just the superhero movies are getting more recognition now than before. Like, I feel like having lots of superhero movies and superhero TV shows has always been a thing for decades ago. It's just back then they didn't get a lot of recognition for it, but nowadays you start see more people talk about the superhero movies than they did before. So it seems like it's oversaturated, but it's more like they're just getting exposed more versus back then when they weren't exposed that much. So that's why it feels like the superhero movie market is oversaturated. When reality is like it's just being more exposed, or more people are finding out about it than they did before. So what are your thoughts about this? Do you think the superhero movie genre is getting oversaturated in the market now? Or do you think it's fine just the way it is? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on any new videos I post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rabius Vlog's Best Comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabius Vlog, and I'll see you later.